Now, brothers and sisters, I'm afraid that I have a little bit of news to tell you today. And I got to tell you, it's bad news. It's bad news for the Chamber of Commerce. It's bad news for the Business Roundtable.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something else. It's god-awful bad news for the ABC and for John Engler and the other corporate criminals down at the National Association of Manufacturers. Because the news is that on November 4th, working people in Michigan are going to send a progressive new leader to Washington. A new leader. A new leader who believes workers ought to have a seat at the table. A new leader who believes in collective bargaining, not begging. A new leader who knows that the NLRB ought to be in the business of union building, not union busting. A new leader who understands in his heart that there's only one thing wrong with the American labor movement, and it's not that we're too strong, it's that we're not strong enough. Brothers and sisters, the name of that new leader is Barack Obama, and we're going to work and do everything we can. True. The truth is, it is our only priority. It has to be, because half of all employers threaten to shut down if workers dare to join together to have a union. It has to be our only priority because businesses fire pro-workers in 1 out of every 4 organizing drives. The Employee Free Choice Act has to be our only priority because even if the guys that work over there in that building at the NLRB say that workers have the legal right to a union contract, there's only a 1 in 3 chance that they'll ever get the company to sit down and actually come to an agreement. You see, brothers and sisters, that may be corporate idea of the kind of country that this ought to be. But it sure as hell isn't our idea of what the country should be, is it? No! See, I gotta tell you though, Barack Obama's opponent really sees things a lot differently than us. See, John McCain not only against the right to organize, he even fought for a national right to work law that could eliminate our unions entirely. He fought against Davis Bacon. He fought against prevailing wage. He fought against the minimum wage. He wants companies to have the right to fire workers. And I guess it goes without saying that he's not shy about crossing picket lines. And I gotta tell you, listen to what his view is on collective bargaining. This is what he said to the Oklahoma State Legislature. This is a direct quote. "We must not let good workers be crippled by the fine print of the latest union contracts."
Bullshit.
Now, he doesn't say what that fine print is, but I suspect it starts with the enabling clause and goes all the way through to the signature page.